So this video and like other videos coming after is a new like wee mini series thing me and my friend Aoife are doing because we're both like massive bookworms to put it in simple terms. Yeah, so we're doing this like book swap slash review recommendation thing. Basically it's so we both want to like try different reading different books, like broaden our reading types. And just get book recommendations from each other because we do kind of read the similar books. We do have like we like the same things, kind of the same idea about things. So it's just to try just do that and stuff. So yeah, it's like a book swap, but we're not actually physically swapping books because she lives far away and like COVID and stuff, so it's not actually possible. So it isn't. So it's more like a she tells me what to read and I'll go and buy it or get it from the library or whatever, and I'll read it, and then I'll give her a book and she'll go get it, source it somewhere and read it. So we both have our own copies of the stuff. And the way we're working it is we don't actually know what the other person thinks of the recommended book until the videos go out. So I have no clue what she's going to say until she posts this. She has no clue what I say until I post this. So I mean, we could fall out if we don't like each other's books. Yeah, we don't really know how this is going to work. So this is the first one. So this was the trial. This is the trial run. So the way it's going to work is like each month we have like a theme, genre theme. So this month July's was romance, romance books. So she has recommended me a book and I've given her one. So the book that I've recommended her, I'm going to give you just like a little idea of like why I recommended this book to her. She'll have more details on her video, but yeah. So I recommended her It Only Happens in the Movies by Holly Bourne. I've read this book many times, like the spine is so cracked on it. I've read it like at least 3 times. I've had it for a few years now and I haven't actually read it in a while, so my memory of it is a bit, let's hope it's what I remember. But yeah, I really liked it. I knew as soon as she said that it was going to be like this book. Yeah, I really liked the story. It only happens in the movie, so it's quite like cheesy, cliche. Bad boy turns good, kisses in the rain, climbs through bedroom windows. Stuff that only happens in a movie, but happens in real life here. But it's really cute. I love the ending, but I also hate the ending because basically this video isn't spoiler free, by the way. There are no spoilers. Basically they like fall out, and then he tries to win her back by renting out the movie theatre and doing this big like fancy show for her, and oh, it's so nice. But she doesn't take him back, like she stands her ground. I wouldn't be standing my ground. I'd be like, it's not too much of a simp. I'd just be like, okay, yeah, this was cute, okay. So that's what annoys me, because they don't stay together in the end. It's not a happy ending. Whereas I would be like jumping straight back in and be like, okay, somebody did this for me, okay, thanks. Yeah, so that's the book. So this is the book Aoife has suggested for me. I'm going to put in her clip now of her telling me why she suggested it.
So for this month, I chose Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe for the theme of romance for Zoe. I chose this book because I thought it would be a really good one to start off with, because it's not this intense dramatic love story. Like, it's just kind of a somewhat easy read, I guess. And it's not aimed at, like, you know, someone who wants a really like deep literary experience. It's just like a cute story. I will include, which I'm sure Zoe's kind of going to be discussing anyway, but I will include a slight trigger warning for homophobia and transphobia throughout the book. It's not dealt with in the best way, but it is set in the 80s as well, so it's kind of a bit of a weird one. But yeah, Zoe loves books. Like, anyone who knows Zoe knows that she loves books like Adams Olvera and Becky Albertalli and Rainbow Rowell, and that's the similar vibe I got from Ari and Dante, so I thought you'd enjoy it. And obviously I'm going to hear the review because we haven't discussed anything between each other before posting videos.
She has suggested this book to me. It is Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe. It's been out a long while. It was like 2012 when this came out. I didn't realise that. So because it's been out so long, these books have been out so long, we're doing spoilers because like it's not like they're new releases, so do you know what I mean? There's probably a lot of people, more people have read them than not. So this is a romance book. It's based in 1987, 88, 89, which I wasn't expecting. Like when I opened it and it was like started that, I was like, oh, is this maybe like a prologue? What do you call it when there's like a wee bit before the main story? I don't know. But anyway, there's that. And I thought, oh, is this gonna be like a little bit before? Oh, it's not. It's all based on them, which I was really, I don't know, I wasn't expecting. I was like, oh, okay, this is weird. So it's about Aristotle, who's kind of like, he's very angry and like just, I don't know, there's something not right with him. Dante is basically like kind of like perfect. He's like perfect family, perfect upbringing, perfect. And I love how he's so like open and honest about everything to anyone. Well, most people anyway, which I really like, for especially for the time frame that he grew up in, obviously. So it's, they first meet in the swimming pool of like the area they live in. They don't really have much in common, like they really don't at all, which is weird. So it's the back of the book calls it a special friendship, but I think we all know what that means. It's more than a special friendship, the kind that changes lives and lasts a lifetime. Need I say more? So yeah, it's about them like exploring the universe, which is kind of them just like figuring stuff out. It's from Aristotle's point of view, so it's kind of nearly like kind of a diary. There's like the way he puts it is, it's some of it's in the past tense and some of it's not. That's why I'm like, is it a diary entry? Not. So there was good bits and bad bits to this book. Aristotle's clueless. Right from the very start, he is clueless. Dante is not. He has his head screwed on. He knows what he wants. So Aristotle is basically clueless. Somebody has to tell him. So there is a bit about near the end, but maybe halfway, for the third, 3/4 of the way through, last third, where Dante gets beaten up because he's seen kissing another boy outside the shop, and so this like sparks like this whole big thing. This is like the game changer. So Dante gets beaten up and is in the hospital, like literally just about hanging on, and so this like really angers Aristotle. So he goes and finds people who beat his friend up and goes and beats them up instead. He's really like no. And then when people are asking like why did you do that, he has this really long inner monologue of him like basically realizing that he likes Dante and he like is in love with him and he like really appreciates him as a person, which I like. It was so cute, so cute, so it was. Because just the way he was defending him, but he was still like not sure of himself. But he was like defending his friend because he knew like that's my friend and I don't care what he is or what he does. But nobody should be allowed to do that. Which I really, really did like. So saying how open and honest Dante is. Dante just says how it is. It makes the conversation awkward. He just says it how it is. And I really like Aristotle's aunt. She's a queen. You'll find out about her. I'll not tell you. I'll let you read that. What I didn't like about this book was, because it's based in like the late 1980s, there's like slurs, which I was a bit like, I don't like this. No. Like I know it's based in 1987 and those things probably would have happened, but is it necessary? I don't think so. Okay. I don't think so. It's kind of slow. It's weird, it's slow, and a bit random. Like that's what I'm saying at the start, there's like literally no romance until like the last this last bit, so there is, which I was like, it's a romance book, but there's no cute scenes. Oh. So yeah, there's none of that really, which I was expecting. I was like looking forward to that, and there was none of that. Yeah, very slow now. I'm sorry, I'm literally looking at my whiteboard because I bullet pointed the points I like, just in case you think I'm looking down. This is not scripted, okay? Yeah, no romance scenes, and I'm just curious. I'm just like the end. I'm just still not 100% sure Dante is like even sure of what he's doing himself. Like I don't know, the end is quite rushed. Like his mum and dad literally sit him down for a family meeting, which is so funny. Mum and Dad basically sit him down and go, you know, it's okay, go after him please, which is kind of cute for us, like, mum and dad to be like that. But I still feel like he's kind of just doing it because he was told to do it and he doesn't really know what else to do. By the way, they're both like 15, 16, 17 in this, and that's like the ages they are. Yeah, it's a bit random, it's weird. I feel like Aristotle is younger than he actually is actually age, but I think that was kind of the thing like 30 years ago, because nowadays literally like 12-year-olds are acting like 18-year-olds, whereas when you were 15, 30 years ago, you still acted like a child because you didn't have like, that was just the world you lived in, whereas now obviously 15-year-olds were like adult, nearly, you have to decide your life choices of subjects. But yeah, it did get better in the last third, but then I don't know if that was because it was the last third. Oh yes, overall, I don't know, I wasn't like obsessing over it, and I usually obsess over most books. Like, to be honest, it doesn't take that much to get me really into a book, and then if I'm really into it, I'll obsess over most of them, and like only some I'll be like making my own personality, which I have done before, and I'm currently doing that with some books. But yeah, I wasn't like really like speed reading it because I just wanted to find out what happened, and I wasn't really any of that. So because of that, that's why I'm a wee bit like dubious of it and stuff. Sorry, Eva. Do you know what would actually be really good if you didn't like my book, and then we could just be like, yeah, we both didn't do well that month. And hopefully next month will be better. Yeah, so that is this. I hope you liked it. Let's hope Eva's still friends with me after saying I didn't like her book. Yeah, if you liked it, please like, subscribe, share, whatever, and see you next time.